tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me dad, tell me, tell me, tell me dad, tell me,
I'm gonna tell my dad.
tell me, tell me, dad, tell me,
I'm gonna tell my dad. You're gonna be the sorry one, 'cause I'm gonna tell my dad. I'm gonna tell my dad. I'm gonna tell my dad. You're gonna be the sorry one, 'cause I'm gonna tell my dad.
Do you have a person in your life that's been your rock since before you knew what a rock was? A person who, no matter how stupid you were, are, or are going to be, you know they'll stand by you and pull you out of that stupidity without hesitation. A person who answers the questions you don't have answers to, even if the answer is something you don't want to hear, but desperately need to. A person who's always been there for you, and you can't imagine a life without them. Even though some horrible day, you know you may have to live a life without their guidance. For me, this person is my dad. You see, I have two older brothers. That's me, the little one, the baby of the family. And as is common in modern American families, I grew up in a divorced family. I was raised through a split family, and though my brothers were there constantly through this confusing childhood, so was my dad. And I want it to be known there are no villains in the story of my life. I love both my father and my mother. I always have, and I always will. But for the next few moments, I just want to single out my dad. My dear, dear old dad. I know it's not Father's Day, I know it's not my dad's birthday, and I know it's not particularly any special day at all. It's just a day I've decided to document something really, really important in my life. My relationship with my father. So here is my dad when he was young. Look how cute he is. He grew up the baby of his house as I am the baby of mine. He had one older brother and three older sisters. You can only see two in this picture. His mother, my grandmother, seen here, raised these 5 children all alone. My father had no relationship with his. It is because of this I find it so amazing that because of one generation's lack of relationship can bring out the next generation with such a strong father-son relationship. My father has always put me and my 2 brothers first. Before any career, any wealth, any romance, anything and everything he did in his life since our birth was for his 3 little boys. And I just want to say 5 thank yous, Dad. Thank you, number 1. Thank you for putting our lives before your own. Our goals became yours. Our dreams became yours. Our success became yours. Thank you. Thank you, number 2. Thank you for protecting us from life's mistakes. Because of you, I don't have a life filled with regrets. You taught me how to know a mistake without having to make it. Thank you, number 3. Thank you for being so patient with us. You've been incredibly patient. 3 boys, 3 teenage years, and you've been incredibly patient through it all. Thank you. Thank you, number 4. Thank you for putting up with us throughout the years. We have seriously tested your forgiveness. You have had some truly rebellious attitudes throughout the years, and you have always been there to pull us through our poor life choices. And you've stopped us from doing anything too stupid in life. Thank you. And lastly, thank you, number 5. Thank you for standing by me. I am now a father of my own, with 2 beautiful kids, and I want my father to know that I hope to be the father to them that my father was to me. I hope to put my kids before every success, every goal, every selfish decision. To my dad, you've always stood by me no matter what, and I know you always will. I love you, Dad.
I'm gonna tell my dad. Stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, my daddy, I know you'll stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, my daddy, I know you'll stand by me. I know that I've left your house and I'm off on my own, protecting my own family until my birds have flown. No matter what the distance, I know I'm not far from home. You'll always be there waiting for a son to call your phone. I'm gonna tell my dad. I'm gonna tell my dad. You're gonna be the sorry one, 'cause I'm gonna tell my dad. Stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, my daddy, I know you'll stand by me.